We have other Republican proposals, a summer bridge program. You know, we talk about the achievement gap, and we talk about it in terms of the school year. And many experts will say that the gap widens to its widest point during the summer. That gap maintains itself, and we will always work to close it, but it gets even wider during the summer because of our 180-day school year. We have kids that go off and have experiences like summer camp and family trips and family vacations, and we have another significant part of our population that does nothing. And when they return to school in September, the gap that they had in June with those other students is even wider. We need summer bridge programs, enrichment programs that have been so successful around the state. And we need to encourage maybe corporate donations, philanthropic donations, and encourage these programs by identifying, and as a state of Connecticut, identifying various programs that we would certify and getting as much private money and corporate money, maybe by tax refunds, maybe by tax credits, as possible, so that they are not shackled with the regulations of state, but they can provide enrichment activities to our neediest students during the summer. We want to provide funding for science, technology, engineering, and math for middle schools. We want to have career clusters. We want to expand parental and school choice. We talk about failing schools, schools that are failing by our own definition. We as the state say this school is failing. We believe that no student should be forced to stay in a failing school for more than 2 years. If the school can't get their act together by then, if they're still deemed failing, they should have the right, and we have the responsibility by Constitution, to offer that student an alternative, whether it's another public school, a charter school, a magnet school, and if all those are filled, then we have to be able to allow that child through some voucher or reimbursement to go to a school. We cannot have students in failing schools, schools that we define as failing. No unfunded school mandates. How long have you heard that? Everywhere we go, every superintendent, every member of every board of education of every school system throughout this state are saying, for God's sakes, whatever you do, stop the unfunded mandates. We do not believe that the governor has addressed that as strong as he should in his budget. We will continue to push, as we do every year, for not only no increased unfunded mandates, but eliminating those that currently exist. We want to push the idea of online remedial courses for students as identified as needing improvement, and establish a tax credit program for the donation of equipment to voc tech schools.